If you're someone who wants to increase their speaking skills and you want to speak like influential people in YouTube, Instagram, like Andrew Tate, and all these fitness influencers and speaking, public speaking coaches, they don't speak robotic. That's the first thing. And if you want to speak like them, do yourself a favor, watch this video till end, and I'm sure I'll guarantee that you will get something that will improve your speaking skills. So let's start this video. I'm not like other YouTubers. I don't have any spicy edits and I don't have any music going on in the background. It's a raw footage in which I speak from my experience and I speak whatever comes into the mind from my experience so that you can improve. So the first thing is how not to speak robotic is, of course, you also know not to speak robotic. And let's suppose, let's go and let's dive into the real cause. Like, why do people speak like robots? Why do, if I give you 1 minute to think about this, you tell me, why do people speak like robots? I'm giving you time. You can answer me. What I think from my experience, if I meet someone who speaks like robots, I've seen many people, to be honest. I'm not saying like they could be older than me to have seen many people who speak like robots. They speak whenever they go on a stage. I don't know what happens to them. They speak really like ChatGPT or robots. They speak like, "Hello guys, this is me. This is my name, and here I'm here to do this thing, and I want to do this thing today. So you will get this thing from me. I have done my graduation from this thing. I have, studied from this college, this university. Hope you have a good day, and thank you very much." Nobody listens to them. Why is that? Because firstly, they're not a good storyteller, and secondly, why are they not a good storyteller? Because they don't use emotions in their language. And the third thing is they are underprepared. They're not prepared for the speech. They haven't done much practice. They haven't done a lot of practice. So whenever they go in front of a crowd, let's suppose 100 people or 500 people or 1,000 people, they just freeze. Whenever they get onto the stage, you might also relate to this. If you go in front of a people, all of them, like all of 500 people, even if you go in front of a group, all of them, four or five people, they are concentrating on you. You're not used to having that attention. That's a true thing. That's a really true thing that happens to a lot of us. It used to happen to me too. You're not used to attention. You're just used to talking to one person at the moment. And when you approach a group, when you go in front of masses like 500 people or 1,000 people, when they look at you, you start to see, you start to get panicked, right? You start to panic because you're not used to the attention. So you have to start speaking and you have to start approaching groups. If you can't approach, just sit in a group. Let's suppose your friends or maybe your family members or anything. Start speaking to them on one topic. Try indulging yourself into a topic that they would be talking to, because of course you can't be making them sit, okay guys, I'm going to speak on this topic. That's not very realistic. If you want to talk, just try indulging yourself into a topic that they are talking. Anything that you know about that topic, just start talking about that topic so that you will get used to the attention that you're getting. And by attention, I mean the eyeballs. Like, you will really see what's happening when you're in that moment. You will see like all of the people when they're looking at you, and you have to see each everyone's face so that you are talking not just to one person, talking to the whole group. And once you do that a lot of times, let's suppose you would do it 20 or 30 times, you will start to get used to the attention, and you will start get used to the eyeballs that people are giving. And once you get used to that, and after that, if you start approaching groups, maybe in person or maybe on Zoom classes, or maybe if you go on a public speaking, what do you say, public speaking class, or maybe speaking club, you will be used because you have done a lot of practice. Your brain will have that evidence that these people in front of me, they are here to listen to me, and they will listen to me if I'm confident. And if I'm not confident, they will start making faces, and then I will be more or less confident. So that's no, like that's not giving any profit to neither of you or not to the person who's listening to you, because they also think everyone, let's suppose it's you, it's me, or the person who's listening to you, or in the masses, everyone everyone is going through their whole like own problems. They're not just thinking, okay, this guy is here, let me judge him real quick. That doesn't happen. That rarely happens, but they are just immature. So I mean, you don't even have to think about them because they're just immature. So you have to start facing people front to front, in person. Here's the advice that I would give it to you. If you want to really not speak robotic, you have to firstly start getting used to the attention that you're getting. This is attention economy. Everyone wants attention, but when they get a lot of it, they're not used to it. So you have to get used to it too. That's the thing that I have noticed in today's world. When people don't have the attention, um, they just crave for more attention. But when they have a lot of it, they don't know how to handle it. That's just the same analogy that I can give it to you. When a person doesn't have money, he always craves for the money. But let's suppose a person who hasn't built his own business, and he wins a jackpot or a lottery, and he wins like $2 or $3 million. They just spend it on stupid shit. They don't know how to manage it, right? you have to get you have to start getting used to the eyeballs that you're getting, and you have to start getting used to the attention that you're getting. And once you get used to that, you will not speak robotic, because that's the only reason why people speak robotic, because they are not very confident, and that's the reason they panic. If you like the topic that I was speaking about, and if you got any point, and if you have any other point that you want to add to this, you can surely comment down in the video. And if you want to buy my ebook, it's linked in the video, it's linked in the description. And see you in the next one.